What's up? What's up? YouTube. AJ Simmons checking in, man. I got to do this video. Make sure my notifications are turned off. If you in, check in. Let me know you here watching. Of course, I'm gonna answer some questions once y'all start coming in. Set my camera up. All right. What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons checking in. I'm gonna hit this like. I gotta speak on it. I had a whole nother topic to speak on today. Actually, I'm gonna plug in my microphone so y'all can hear me better. 1 second. All right, let me know if y'all can hear me now. I got the microphone plugged in. We're gonna talk about these cleaning franchises today because I'm kind of tired of it and I'm aggravated. Um, Let me know if you can hear me. Somebody type a comment. And actually, I should have brought my stand closer so I can get to y'all comments. But I guess I'll just reach over. Okay, I see you. Shamel Harvey, shout out to you. I see you checking in. Listen, I see you, Osgood checking in, CBN member. I see you, Marquisha Jackson checking in. So listen, man, I really didn't plan to speak on this today. I was gonna speak on the COVID-19 stuff a little bit in depth and the PPP loans and all of that, but I'll speak on that later. I might go live again later. Actually, I'm supposed to do the 6 o'clock, the Business and Brews anyway on IG Live, so make sure y'all go check that out at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time today at AJ Simmons online is my Instagram, all right? Listen, man, I just got off the phone with one of my CBN members. He's a franchise owner, and he was telling me about a situation where basically they kind of jerked him. You know what I mean? Like, he said, I'm with Jan Pro, so I know they're looking at you. I don't care. I don't even care no more. Hopefully they learning from what I'm saying at this point. But thank you though. Who was this? Tawana Lewis. Shout out to Tawana Lewis says I was going to get with coverall before everything went left. Yeah, man. So this is my thing about franchise, man. I'm just gonna say this. If if you serious about being in charge of your shit and you you have a low tolerance for bullshit, just don't do that. Do not get with no franchise, man. If you like the power that they got over the unit franchise owner is ridiculous. And then a lot of times the power that they have is really just a facade, but they get away with it because they know that the unit franchise owner ain't gonna do shit about it no way. Because they know most unit franchise owners usually broke and they can't afford to sue them no way. Um, I'm just tired of it, man. I'm tired of hearing the stories about franchise owners getting these big franchises getting over on the unit franchise owners. Um, like they put you in accounts that they know are problem accounts, and it's already had four other unit franchise owners in there, and they put you in there, and then they snatch the account from you out like you the problem, as if you didn't walk into a situation that was already tore up anyway. You know what I mean? Like that aggravates the fuck out of me. And it's like, then they trying to back charge you, or let's just say because the customer didn't pay in this particular scenario with this guy. So, you know, the franchise. So what'll happen is if they got a customer that's not paying the bill, right? And they tell you this, they got a customer that's not paying the bill, then they'll keep paying you anyway for that account. And then after a few months pass, if the customer still don't pay, they come back and take all of that back from you on one big lump sum. Sometimes they don't even give you a fair enough warning or time to let you know that it's happening. They just do it. Okay, that's one problem with it too. But in this particular situation, this guy was brand new into this contract. He got it been in there for 2 months. He told them straight up, listen, this lady already, you know what I mean, said that she gone, ain't nothing I can do to save it. They like, no, we got your back, just go ahead, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? He was one of the, he the highest grossing franchise owner ever. So, I mean, he trusted them. He took their word for it. Now, 2 months later come, they taking him, the contracts canceled anyway, like he told them they would. And he done bending over, killing himself, cleaning his 20,000 square foot building every day. And the contract cancels. They still taking all of the money back from those 2 months that they paid him. And so what I tell you right there is, number one, they knew their ass won't pay 2 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, it's stuff like that. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's why I'm so tired of these franchises, man. And I've been trying to hold my tongue and bite my tongue for so long with this mess, but I'm just so tired of it. And for real, like, that is exactly why I created Clean Biz Network, because I said we got to have some type of alternative. I was talking to another franchise owner earlier today. He did a job outside of the franchise today. Typically, when he does jobs outside the franchise, he don't do many, but I guess the other couple times he did them, I guess he took checks or cash. Well, this time the customer that he was cleaning said that they don't do that. They said they need to pay with pay electronically, and he was like, he don't even know how to take payments. He don't even know how to get paid. But you a boss, you don't even know how to get paid to your business. You know what I mean? You know, because you get so damn handicapped. That's why I be telling you get handicapped with a franchise too, because they don't teach you shit about business. They teach you their system, how to follow their rules. That's it. You don't learn how to send an invoice. Nobody tells you, you know what I mean, about they don't even all right, I ain't gonna go that far. But they won't tell you too much of anything when it comes to business. And then I remember when I first started, before I even thought of the name Clean Biz Network and actually made it a real company, and I was just on the internet I had the Everybody Eats Mastermind group, and it was just a Facebook group at first. We didn't have like a starter kits and the actual course with a curriculum and all of that. We didn't have all of that at first. And when I had that Facebook group, I remember people tried to criticize me back then and was like, oh, why would we join your group? And what are you going to teach at the franchise? Ain't already teaching, they got training. Cause you know what I mean, I mastered it. You know what I mean? I've been in the franchise. I've been with multiple franchises. And I know what they're going to teach you. They ain't going to teach you what you need to know. No, like once you leave there, they teach you how to sling a mop. They teach you how to wipe with a rag. They teach you the basics of their system. But they're not going to teach you that you got to pay self-employment tax. You know what I mean? They're not going to teach you whether you're supposed to charge sales tax or not on your invoice. They're not going to teach you how to hire, where to find employees. They're not going to teach you any of this stuff. Nothing to do with like actual business, how to sell, how to get customers, how to bid. They don't want you to know any of that because they want to control everything in your business. So that way, as soon as something go wrong or you need something, you can come to them. Okay, I remember one time I used to think that, this is another reason why I used to didn't speak about franchise either, because I got in bind so many times when I had my franchise, right? Because what I would do is I was growing at a very rapid rate, and when you grow real fast, you got to pay for those contracts. Well, when I paid for them, I was paying for them. I was financing it, right? Using Robert Kiyosaki methods, using leverage, right? So that made my cash flow low because now I'm paying monthly every single month on these accounts. And so sometimes I would need an advance on my check in order to make sure I meet payroll, make sure, you know what I mean, all the type of things. You're going a whole month without getting a check, and you got to get gas in your car. You got all type of things that you got to take care of, okay? You got to get new equipment for your new employees for these new buildings. There's a lot. So sometimes I would get an advance, and so I would be so grateful that I was able to go get an advance. But if I just would have realized, if I wasn't with them, I probably wouldn't need no fucking advance because nobody wouldn't be holding my money for 60 fucking days. Like, I'm so aggravated with it. I'm so aggravated with it, man. And then people, like, we get stuck. And it's like, because this particular guy here I just talked to, luckily for him, he still got his day job making 70 grand a year. He started building on the side, and he got commercial accounts already, doing about 6 grand a month in his independent side. So he ain't really so that money that they charged him back didn't kill him. But if it was most anybody else, they would have been done. They would have, that really would have hurt them. You know what I mean? And it's just like, they don't care. They simply don't care. They do not care. That's why I had to leave when I was working for them, and I ain't really had no plan B. You know what I mean? I was selling my starter kit, and that was before I even had it as a course. It was just like downloadable PDFs and material, which it was still valuable. There's a lot of testimonials from back then on it too, but it wasn't perfected yet. And I didn't really have like too many other sources of income, but I walked off that job because I was like, I can't keep doing that shit. I'm not about to sit here and watch things happen like that. And again, I felt bad doing this and saying this because then I got to think about the people that's involved. You know what I mean? Like the master franchise owner that hired me that I was working for there. I think he's a good guy. I think their family are nice people, but but I guess they don't have the morals, or I wouldn't even say the morals. Maybe they don't realize what the fuck they doing. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's because they weren't in direct contact with some of these people because they were in different cities. You know, I don't know, but it's just like I couldn't continue to watch this shit go on. You know what I mean? And I just it's just aggravating. Like I'll tell you another example. People try to get out of their franchise, right? And so when I tried to get out of mine, one of the master franchise owner that I was under one time, he told me, "We'll buy it back from you for 1 times the growth." Which, you know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean, I could sell it for more on the market, maybe 2 times, 3 times, maybe even 4 times if I got lucky, but probably 3 times at the max. Me selling it out on the open market if I sold accounts or franchise or my whole franchise, right? But when they sell you accounts, they sell it to you for 4 and 5 times. Okay, but that's one thing. That ain't nothing. That's like a used car. You can sell a used car for less than what you can sell it for a new car. Okay, so that's fine. But then one master franchise owner told me that why would I buy a unit franchise from them? Why should I? If they want to get out, they can leave. And then I'm sitting here waiting like, wait, what? And so then what I realized was, oh, you're right. Why should you buy it? Because you have no obligation to buy it. All they got to do is take it back. They're not obligated to buy back from you. You know why? Because it was their fucking contracts in the first place. What they look like buying back from you was already theirs. Yes, you bought it and we paid a note and we paid on it for a whole year. And it's still not actually ours. Like, it's still not actually your contract. It's theirs. It's bullshit, man. And I try to be nice and fair about this shit because I ain't gonna lie. Like that's why you see me make another video the other day about the franchise, and I was like, well, if you just want money, or if you don't plan on building no big business, or if you know that you ain't as articulate as you need to be yet, go ahead and get a franchise so at least you get the experience, and then later you can sell it. You know why I really say that? Well, number one, it is true. That's one reason why I say it. But the other reason why I say this is because I don't want to deal with it. That's the truth of the matter. So I'd rather because I don't want nobody coming to me that's too raw, and then you come to me, and then either A, I'm not simplifying things enough for you, or B, you're not driven enough to simply go take exactly the fucking the bread and the jelly and the peanut butter that I gave you and make a fucking sandwich, even though I got it all right here for you. So I don't want those people on my track record, and then they hop in my group and bring bring toxic energy. I couldn't say it, but bring toxic energy to my group. You know what I mean? So would I just tell them, yeah, go ahead, get your franchise, because I know that they could probably be too. That's gonna be a job for me. I'm gonna have to really hold their hand, and then if they don't succeed, it'll mess me up. So I tell them, go ahead and go to the franchise. It'll be their headache. Then once they go to the franchise, hit them bumps and shit, they'll be back, and then they can come to me, and then I can work with them better. That's truthfully why I be saying that shit sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So, but the truth is, no, you don't need no fucking franchise. Stay away from them. Don't do it. If it was that good, my ass wouldn't have sold mine. And that's just what it is, honestly, dog. I'll look at some questions. Shout out Ken LFE checking in. Shout out Shamil. Shout out Natural Avenue. Shout out Ching Ching said, so AJ Tavares, I will be doing business with your company. Oh, shout out to you. That's Tavares, what I know from Florida. Shout out to you, man. A long time. We definitely overdue. Shout out to Ken Green. He said I left as well. It is a greedy business model. Osgood. Shout out to Osgood. It is a greedy business model. And I always said, it would be okay if they just make some tweaks and stop trying to like they don't take no risk. They don't take no risk. The unit franchise only takes all the risk. Like I'm trying to do my best. Trying to do my best. Shout out James Clark. AJ, where did you get your hoodie with the logo printed? Actually, I ordered it from Vistaprint. Everybody keep asking me they want to buy a CBN hoodie. I guess I could do some merch, but really I just wear it because I don't want to work too many other brands. This need to be saying CBN too. I don't want to promote nobody that ain't cutting no checks. Ken Green, I'm starting my cleaning business from scratch. I work with Jam Pro. Oh, okay. Work. That was past tense. I was going to say you can start from scratch if you with Jam Pro, but you said worked. Past tense. I'm with you. That's what's up. Shout out to Shamel Harvin. He said I needed to get in with you. Yeah, definitely. Join us. Cut out the middleman. For real, like at the end of the day, that's the bottom line. How much money you think you really gonna get with the middleman anyway? And again, can you make money? If y'all just want to make some money and you just want to start a cleaning business, make some money, you want supplemental income, yes, you can make some money with a cleaning franchise. You can. I will never tell you that you can't. You can. I made some money with a franchise. But if you're serious about actually growing a business, you want to have employees, you want to expand, then you need to go independent. And don't worry about, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. Because not only do Clean Biz Network exist, but fuck Clean Biz Network for a minute. Google and YouTube exist, dog. Like you can do it. It's a million people out here that do it without us. I ain't saying that the only way to an independent cleaning company is through me. It's not. I can make it that way much more easy for you if you come join us at Clean Biz Network, but is that the only way? Absolutely, positively not. A million people done it before we existed. A million people would do it now that we do exist without us. You know what I mean? So I ain't telling you that. But if you, know what I mean? But if you do want some type of support, then you can join us there. But you need a franchise? Absolutely not. Don't, dog. Don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Because I'm so tired of the bullshit, man. I'm tired of them throwing you in problem accounts that they know is a problem and then setting you up and act like it's your fault. I'm tired of them charging people. Yeah. Anyway, bottom line, y'all got the point. I ain't gonna sit up here too much longer. If y'all got some questions I answer to, but that's all I got. Like I said, I'm never in the business of bashing nothing. I'm not up here bashing cleaning franchises. I'm trying to give them the credit that they can get. The credit that they can get is, yes, you can make some money with a cleaning franchise. Can you build a big business? No. They own your contracts, man. Anytime you, just like the guy I was just talking to on the phone, man doing like 17 grand a month with his franchise. He doing about 17 plus a month with his franchise. So they, you know what I mean, they all buddy with him when shit good. But as soon as he complained about something, or as soon as he point out something that he disagree without, oh, now they flip the script. He cut off now. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden, they don't want to send him no more job for the disinfectant clean. Now all of a sudden, they did the little dirt ball jank they did with him when they take the money. Like, I mean, like, you work with people like that. That's what I will give the credit, the Jam Pro credit for when I was with them. They always worked with me because they knew that the value that I brought, I was doing way too much revenue per month with them. And then obviously the YouTube help, right? Because they know I got to follow him. You know what I mean? So they're like, fuck it, if we piss AJ off, he gonna get up here and say some shit, right? So that definitely helped. The book helped when I wrote the book about it. So, and that's why I tell y'all too, man. Like even I told y'all last video, create a personal brand, build your brand. I never been a guru. I never decided to be a guru. I'm not a guru. Don't y'all know it's people in Clean Business Network that got bigger businesses than mine, that make more money than me? I created that as a way that we can network together and build together and share tips together. I'll lead the way and I'll mediate and guide, but I'm not the guru. Okay, I know a lot, so it might come across as a guru. I'm not the guru, man. There's plenty of people in that group make more than I do, and you can learn from them. But so my point is, why I said that was because don't think that you gotta wait till you become a guru to start building your personal brand, because a personal brand is leverage. Okay, a personal brand is definitely leverage, all right? I negotiate a lot of good deals simply because of this. Even when they moved me down to fucking Florida and gave me that job working for them at the time, I didn't do no application. I wasn't even looking for no damn job. I don't like jobs. I mean, I do anything not to work a job. I got that off of this. because I flexed the information that I did know. And once they seen what I did know based off of this personal brand, that's what got me down there. You know what I mean? Not just one instance of that working. A million different things. And I'm grateful for the opportunity. But when I see some shit going wrong, I gotta speak up. And I gotta put that I gotta put more my morals before the bag, and I just gotta do that. There's a lot of opportunities I passed on in order to basically do what I'm doing now. They want I ain't gonna see I ain't want to say all of that out here, but I ain't gonna say all of that. But I passed on a lot of opportunities. You know what I mean to do this, and luckily it did pay off. It is paying off, and I think it's gonna pay off way bigger now because I'm on to something even bigger now. But if you just want money, go get your franchise. You know what I mean? If you just want the little money, and it'll be tax. It'll only there's a certain amount that you can make. You know what I mean? Obviously you ain't gonna get rich with it, but you can make some money with it. Wesley from CBN, I've been out of the loop, but I'm getting back in the swing of things. Shout out to you. A couple of people said that I think the COVID gave people a chance to step back and start getting back on their jank. Shout out to Motez. I see what you said. I ain't gonna say it out loud. His opinion is Jam Pro is a scam. I won't call it a scam. Only reason I won't call it a scam is simply because they give you all the fine print, and you welcome to read it. So everything they be doing, it be definitely within their means. So that's the only reason I don't call it a scam. I felt like if it's a scam, then they would hide it. You know what I mean? They would be doing things that they ain't. Matter of fact, let's take this shit down. How about that? There we go. Now I really didn't want to do. I ain't even know I ain't mean to speak on it like this because, quite frankly, I feel bad about it. You know what I mean? Because I got a lot of people that I like that's affiliated with cleaning franchises and that work for them or that even own them or whatever the case may be. They help me out a lot as far as in general. In general, you know what I mean? And I told my story a million times about how they helped me and you know what I mean how. No, man, I told my story. You know what I mean? But it's like at the same time, though, I got to be 100. I ain't going to set y'all up because for real, for a lot of them hard times that I did go into, I probably wouldn't have went into them had I not been with them. Marie Charles, I'm afraid of having employees. It seems like a lot to deal with as if it's overwhelming. Of course. So let me tell you this. If it feels overwhelming, if it feels scary, good, because that means you're on something that you've never done before, so it feels uncomfortable. But good, because outside of your comfort zone is where all the success is, right? So yeah, it's gonna be scary, but you gotta trust them. Okay, I'm trying to remember what video that was, but you gotta trust your employees. Trust, because excuse me, because when you trust your employees, you know what you're doing. You're trusting yourself, because you're the one who hire them. You don't want to take the time out to interview all these different people. You know what I mean? So then when you pick the person that you think is the right one, trust them because you trust in yourself. You the one who picked them. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I always say Sam Walton, even though he ain't here no more, but Sam Walton ain't thinking about the cashier up the street at Walmart. You put that shit, you put in the work. And it might work out, it might not. It's part of business. Keep going. You don't stress about, oh, I made a mistake in hiring this person, or this person ain't turned out to be who I wanted them to be. You just figure it out on the way. That's what business is all about. Uh, I noticed that a lot of customers prefer Latino to work. They feel that they work harder. Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Somebody said I noticed that a lot of customers prefer the Latinos to work because they feel that they work harder. I think that might just be like one particular demographic of people in your particular area, but nah, that ain't true. That ain't true. I mean, as long as you work hard, as long as you sell yourself, you get the job, and as long as you actually back it up, you be all right. I don't agree with. I don't think so. Jermaine Nelson says, "Hello, AJ. I'm moving from NYC to another state. I'm not a member yet. I would like to have a phone consultation with you. I'm willing to pay for the No, no, no. It's free. Go to cleaningbusinessstarterkit.com. If you scroll down, you'll see where you can schedule the free 15-minute call with me. Shout out KC Cleaning says, "Hey AJ, I'm still around. Just pivoting my business. I agree. I'm independent and lost my contracts almost 3 years to ABM. a franchise because they bid lower than I did. And that's why I was trying not to speak on. But that's another thing, and another problem that I have with them. Like I'm telling you, it's little tweaks that they can fix, and the franchise model will be perfect. First of all, bid higher. You got more motherfuckers eating off the plate, so obviously you should be charging more. But for whatever reason, they tend to charge fucking less. It does not make sense. Uh, M. Chair said they aren't a scam or anything. There is just simply a better option now. That's all. Simple as that. CleanBizNetwork.com. Uh, let's see. Cheap Cinema says KC Cleaning. I work for ABM and they are extremely mismanaged. Yeah, and look, and that's a prime example of, you know what? And that's a prime example of who was that said that earlier. Uh, where is she? Marie Charles. That's a prime example of it. Ain't got to be perfect. It ain't got to be. Who is this? They said they work at ABM and they are extremely mismanaged. But you know what? ABM, I want to Google it so I want to make sure it's right. But they doing billions of dollars in revenue every year. So don't worry about it being perfect. And it's like, and then I know some of y'all might say, okay, well, they might be doing $1 billion, but see, they mismanaged. You see, they ain't thinking about all the little chit chat. See, you can't. Everything ain't gonna be perfect. Everything ain't gonna be perfect. And that's probably what Jan Pro probably saying to me, or Janet King, or Coverall whenever I say anything about them. But it can't be perfect, but we damn sure can do better. That's for sure. We damn sure can do better. But yeah, I mean, I won't speak on that part no more. Rube Hogan said, shout out CBN member by the way, M Chair CBN member by the way. Uh, my franchise, make sure you don't buy your own insurance. Make sure you don't buy your own insurance. They have a $20 million policy that's hard to find. See, that's ridiculous. Shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. Because, okay, so what the point that he's making is you can save a ton of money if you just get your own insurance. That's one thing that I did. Nobody here locally was doing that. Then I put everybody on to that. And I put that in my book as well. And I started spreading the word on that. A lot of franchises, his point is, a lot of franchises now are getting policies that are so meticulous and you know what I mean, so big that because the requirement is if you get your own insurance, then it got to be as big as theirs. Well, if they make it so big to where you can't even find a policy that'll cover it, then that's how they stop you from doing that, because they make money off of you getting insurance through them too. And that's not speculation, that's fact. Which is fine. It's business. But I'm just saying, okay, okay, I seen that. Yeah. Motel says, AJ, tell us how to get accounts through property management. I think somebody asked me this before. So all you do, any type of account, man, just figure out who the decision maker is. Go talk to them, or email them, or call them and ask to. No, man, how can I propose to you? Like for a property manager, obviously you probably can't just do the typical question, which is, can I offer you a free quote for cleaning service? You might have to ask them, how can we get on your vendors list? Or are you hiring for cleaners right now? Then they'll tell you what to do after that. But you simply do your research. One time I saw a high-rise building that I wanted to get. I didn't get it, but I wanted to know how to I even apply to get it. And you just simply get on that vendors list is what the lady told me. I literally researched. I called the little real estate sign outside on the door, and they passed me on to the property management. Then they passed me on to somebody else, and I finally got through to somebody, and she was like, yeah, just go to our website, sign up to be a vendor, and that was pretty much it. Then she said, and now I could have emailed and followed up, but I never did. All right, so, and that was way back in the day. Anyway, that's what I got for y'all, man. I don't like to give my energy to the franchise topic too much, but I got aggravated from talking to two franchise owners this morning, and I saw another person earlier this week inside CBN saying that they were thinking about buying one. And I'm like, well, if you already in CBN, I know I ain't looking at the camera, I'm looking at the comments, but anyway, if you already in CBN, you got access to the course, you got access to me, you got access to all these other members in the group. I'm not sure why you need them, but I mean, if you think that that's going to help, go for it. But I just want to make sure that from now on, I'm doing my fair part to give you a fair warning for all the bullshit that's going to come with that. Okay? It's going to be some beautiful days, and you're going to feel like, man, they tried to turn me away. They didn't know what they were talking about, or they mad because it didn't work out for them, and I'm trying to scare other people away. Because that was me. I done videos that literally said those words. Okay? I done those. My old videos. I probably took most of them down now. But And I've done those. And then only for time to prove that those people were right. Those people were right. I mean, I gotta admit, I was wrong a lot of the time in the early videos. One thing I wasn't wrong about was I never did say that a franchise was better than going independent. I just simply said that a franchise is an option. You know what I mean? As another way for people to get money. Because that's how my whole channel started, was simply, look, I'm from the hood. I'm trying to get money. I'm trying to find ways to come up. Look, I found this cleaning franchise idea. Y'all should try this. It's working for me. You know what I mean? And then as I started growing and growing and growing, it turned from me just trying to find hustles to me actually building this business. And then it, you know what I mean? It just goes from there, and I went down the rabbit hole. But anyway, I didn't see more comments. My bad, y'all. He said, he said my business owner just like you only care about money, not me. And he said cut the BS, not me. I honestly don't. I honestly don't. Like for real, if I only cared about money, you know what I would do right now? Let me take this shit out of here. I'm tired of this. Can I No, it won't let me because I'm tired of holding the phone like this. But you know what I would do right now if I really only cared about money? Number one, I would stop selling starter kits because I don't make as big of a profit margin because I got to buy the equipment and all that shit. Number two, I will stop the lead generation service because I got that so many different employees because of the overhead and all of that. I will simply specifically sell courses. I would what else? I mean, I ain't gonna go into detail, but there's a lot of things that I'm doing right now that I wouldn't be doing. Number one. Number two, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like right now, I'm about to start getting commercial accounts and go into subcontracting, and because I want to. Anyway, I'm about to go into that. All right, I don't feel like it. I do not feel like it. Okay, I don't feel like it. I kind of don't really want to, but I feel like I'm obligated to because I know the bigger picture is going to help a lot more people in my area. And then once I perfect it here, I'm going to license it out all over the world. And then once I license it out all over the world, we officially are going to have another solution in this industry. And I'm going to say it in those words. But I know that if I don't do this, especially with the advantage that I already have. I'm not sure how long it'll take for somebody else to do it, and we need to have an alternative to what's already out there. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do. I feel like I'm obligated morally to do it at this point with my capable, like with what I'm capable. So it's like fuck it, why you got to do it? And it ain't got nothing to do with money. My money is just fine right now. I don't need too much. I mean, I don't really need too much more, honestly. It ain't got nothing to do with money. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. Honestly, I wouldn't even give up to do the damn videos. Truth be told, I don't have to do these damn videos. I honestly do not have to. So, like, they help, but I don't have to. So, I just wanted to get that little spill too. But anyway, I don't see no more questions coming in. I'm gonna end it. I've been on here for 30 minutes, proud of myself. That's how you can tell when I'm speaking on shit I really do care about, because then I can talk. I told y'all I can't really talk. That's why I be begging y'all to leave some questions or something. They give me something to talk about. But anyway, I'll be on Instagram live at 6 p.m. At AJ Simmons Online. And I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna have my beer with me because we're doing business and brews. So come join me there. I said a couple more questions. Black Prince said I almost went with the franchise after leaving the meeting with Jan Pro. It felt like slavery system, pretty much. Okay, pretty much. Ching Ching said, "Do you feel like I need references to start out when using no, when using your services? No. So let me answer that question in two different ways. You said, do I feel like you need references to start out when using my service? So you probably talking about the lead generation service. No, you don't need any references because all you need to do is just sell yourself. You know, especially you, if that's who I think it is, you already got plenty of experience in this industry. So you just sell that. You started a new company, you know what I mean, based off of what your previous experience. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing to that. And then what else? Now, for anybody who was now, if you were asking this question from, yeah, it is you, okay, but for anybody that was thinking of that question from a different perspective, as far as do you need references to join Clean Business Network, definitely go get you some references. Check all around the internet. We got reviews and testimonials everywhere. Check with everybody. Ask your mama, your daddy, anybody about me. See if you think I'm real or not. See if you think I'm a scammer or not. All of that, and I think it'll lead you to the right path. All right, Motez, I appreciate you checking me in. Miss Marquis. Oh, Marquila, I think that's the one from the group. Says, what if I don't have the time to go get accounts? Then either A, get on the phone and get out and call. But if you ain't got time to do that either, then hire somebody else. B, so you can hire a cold caller, and it could be your cousin, your niece, your nephew, or somebody else. So you know how you mine overseas. I'm trying to decide if I want to plug my course or not because I really don't like selling that course. But or just pay somebody else to do the leads for you. You can pay my lead generation service. You can pay Bark. You can pay Home Advisor. You can pay um, other ones out there. But it's always a way to skin a cat. Do some do some email. What they call it? Email marketing. What I'm thinking about, direct mail, any of that. But definitely do something though. There's always a way. Shout out Malik Campbell. How you been? It's been a long time. Appreciate you. I've been good. I've been good. Noah Feldman says, "Do you think having a green, eco-friendly only cleaning company is enough of a niche to separate you from other companies, and does everyone do it already?" Everybody don't do it already. As a matter of fact, you might have missed it, but my guy, what is his name, man? Um, Ed Felco was up here doing an interview with me not too long ago, and he was speaking about why he don't like eco-friendly because he think it's dangerous. But I don't. Yeah, I think it definitely could be a niche for it. Do I think that? Yeah, it's definitely a niche for it. Absolutely, and I don't think too many people doing it either. I think too, um, it'll definitely help in like daycares and residential places where people really might be a little bit more conscious about disinfectants and what the side effects that come with them. But I'll say too, because I try to, because a lot of times people automatically think eco-friendly and then think that it's not a disinfectant, but they got some disinfectants out there uh, that's actually green too, like Simple Green. That's why I try to put Simple Green in the starter kit. But sometimes because of COVID-19, Simple Green is out. So for some of y'all probably see that every now and then we might have to send an alternative to Simple Green. But I make sure that it is a comparable alternative though. What would you do if one of your employees get the coronavirus? That's a good question. That's one I've been running from. I don't know. you know, I don't know, man. That's a scary one. But first thing I would do before I let anybody work in work in general during these times, I can't even say working a coronavirus scene because it's everywhere, right? So right now, if you haven't already, I will be putting together some type of waiver or disclaimer form where you will have them sign, just making sure that they agree that they understand the risk involved with the job and all that type of stuff. Obviously, you can't really 100% waive it, like remove yourself from the liability of it, but there's insurances out there to cover that. But since I haven't run into it, I can't tell you exactly what I would do. You know what I mean? But I just know I'm scared of that thought, and I just try to think positive thoughts and hope for the best. And then when that happens, we cross that bridge when we get there. Um, Shout out KC Cleaning said yes, join CBN. AJ is not a scam. He gives free info that others pay money for. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Long time CBN member. Thanks, AJ. I'm going to keep checking you out, bro. Stay safe. I appreciate you. Yeah, keep checking on me. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I go live pretty much randomly, but I try to do it at least once a day, if not every other day here lately. So anyway, that's what I got. I feel like I'm rambling now. CleanBizNetwork.com if you're interested. And I'm about to go. Thank y'all.